An Italian-Canadian immigrant narrative, Yolanda Piccoli. My name is Maya Piccoli Favaretto, and I will be interviewing Yolanda Piccoli, my nonna, who was born on March 28, 1942. She was born in Turicella, Peligna to her parents that also had 8 other children. When she was 2 years old, there was a war, and her family and other families had to remain in a confined home to hide from the war's violence. Her family had to adapt to the side effects of war, and they carried on with a normal life at the conclusion of the war. After the war, she was sent to a school run by nuns, and after her schooling, she was sent home to obtain a job in a sewing shop. My grandfather Nonno had found her while she was working and interacted with her. My Nonno then went to her parents' home to request her hand in marriage and to take her to Canada when she was at the age of 17. She was then married and came to Canada in 1960. This is a story of Yolanda Piccoli as an Italian woman who immigrated to Canada, her Italian heritage, impacts and involvements in her life, as well as her rearing of her family that she raised in Canada. This brief biography does not hold each detail to her story, but the interview will give greater depth to her narrative. The date of this interview was held on Tuesday, September 26, 2023. The location of this interview is Guelph, Ontario, and Yolanda's home. The purpose of conducting this interview is to further the knowledge and engagement in the community regarding Italian Canadian immigrants as studied in Italian heritage and digital applications with Dr. Teresa Russo. In documenting narratives and encounters of immigration from Italy to Canada, it will encourage historical anecdotes such as documents, letters, and photos that capture the memories of Italian Canadians. The intent is to establish correlations with immigrants and to create the awareness of in-depth narratives with immigrants who want their story to be told. This serves to preserve both her personal experience and the immigration experience of Italian Canadians in general. Our intention in this course is to link historical events with the experiences of real individuals by recording these artifacts and preserving them on Italian Canadian Narratives Showcase, ICNS. We appreciate Yolanda Piccoli's involvement and desire to add to our collection.